Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Soy yo, señor Briceño. Today we're exploring the history and celebration of Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, a vibrant and heartwarming tradition that invites us to remember and honor our loved ones who have passed. But this celebration goes far beyond what you might see in movies. It's celebrated in Mexico and across parts of Central America, with each region adding its unique touch to the festivities. So, let's dive in. The roots of Dia de los Muertos go back over 3,000 years to the Aztecs, who believed that death was a natural part of life. They would hold annual festivals to honor the goddess of death, Mictecacihuatl, who watched over the dead and helped guide them in the afterlife. The Aztecs would leave offerings of food, drinks, and gifts to honor their loved ones and help them journey through Mictlan, the underworld. The 16th century was when Spanish colonizers arrived and introduced Catholicism. They brought with them the holidays of All Saints' Day on November 1st and All Souls' Day on November 2nd. This Catholic tradition blended with the Aztec rituals, giving us the modern Dia de los Muertos celebration. Nowadays, Dia de los Muertos is celebrated over 2 days mainly where the Aztecs used to live. November 1st, known as Dia de los Inocentes or Dia de los Angelitos, is dedicated to honoring children and infants who have passed away. Families often leave toys, candies, and other items that children loved on their ofrendas or altares. Then, on November 2nd, Dia de los Difuntos, families remember and celebrate adults who have passed, adding their favorite foods, drinks, and personal mementos to the altar. The altar itself, or ofrenda, is an essential part of the holiday. It's decorated with marigold flowers, called cempasúchil in Mexico, which are believed to guide spirits back to the world of the living. Candles are placed on the altar to light their way, and incense is burned to purify the space. Each item has meaning. Photos, sugar skulls, favorite foods, and drinks all come together to honor loved ones and celebrate their lives. And there's an extra magical touch every fall. Millions of monarch butterflies migrate to Mexico from Canada and the United States, arriving right around Dia de los Muertos. Many people believe these butterflies are the returning souls of loved ones. The orange and black wings of the monarchs resemble the marigold flowers, adding a special, symbolic touch to the season. Now let's take a trip to Guatemala. Guatemala has its own unique tradition for honoring the dead, especially in the towns of Santiago Zacatepeques and Zumpango. Here, people celebrate the Day of the Dead with barriletes gigantes, or giant kites, which are flown on November 1st. These kites, some reaching up to 40 feet wide, are crafted with intricate designs and symbols, and each one represents a message sent to the spirit world. The practice of flying kites comes from the belief that these massive, colorful creations can communicate with the spirits, helping guide them safely back to the afterlife. The event is a true spectacle, with people gathering in cemeteries to picnic, fly kites, and remember their loved ones in a joyful, lively way. It's a beautiful blend of artistry, culture, and remembrance. While Mexico and Guatemala are famous for their Day of the Dead celebrations, other countries in Latin America observe similar traditions, but not all of them. In some parts of Ecuador, for example, families gather in cemeteries to share a meal and honor loved ones. In Bolivia, Dia de las Ñatitas involves decorating human skulls of family members as a way to connect with the spirits. And even in the United States, Dia de los Muertos is celebrated widely, especially in states with large Hispanic communities, where it has become a cultural bridge, helping people remember and honor their heritage. Of course, no celebration is complete without music and food. Pan de Muerto is a special bread with bone-shaped decorations symbolizing the circle of life. There are also tamales and atole, a warm drink made from cornmeal and flavored with cinnamon and vanilla. Traditional mariachi songs fill the air with joy and nostalgia as families gather to honor their loved ones, blending joy with remembrance. In Mexico, the most spectacular celebrations can be seen in places like Oaxaca and Mexico City. Oaxaca has parades filled with people dressed as Catrinas, the famous skeletal figures in elegant clothing. In Mexico City, the Zócalo becomes an open canvas for large, elaborate ofrendas, bringing people together to celebrate life and memory. Finally, Dia de los Muertos has inspired popular movies like Coco and The Book of Life. bringing this beautiful tradition to the world stage and showcasing the importance of family, remembrance, and the joy of life. So, if you ever get the chance to experience Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, Guatemala, or anywhere else, don't miss it. It's a vibrant, heartfelt reminder that our loved ones are never truly gone. They live on through our memories and traditions. Hasta luego, y que viva el Día de los Muertos. Chao, chao.